Hey VV Nation, welcome to our YouTube channel and welcome to this week or just 5 days 6 p.m. video. So let me ask you a question. Why are you here? That's a good question. So I know that everybody here that's on YouTube is looking for the next big stock to take advantage of. And that's what we do here. We talk a lot about what's going on in the market, but we always give you some valuable ideas to keep your eyes on. And this week or this Friday's video is all about stocks that are on my radar. I'm going to give you 2 sets of stocks. So you want to make sure that you stay for the whole video. I'm going to give you some really what I would like to call no-brainer stocks that are making the news, that are good quality stocks, and then stocks that are good quality stocks that are getting ready to make a move now that you can take advantage of. So you're going to get a bonus today. You're going to get 5 what I would call no-brainer stocks that are moving by way of news, and 5 stocks that caught my radar, but they are moving, and I'll help you to understand why I like them. All right, let's get right into my news stories. So big story, U.S. online sales for Amazon's Prime Day rose to $12 billion, and that was a jump of about 6% from last year. So more and more people, we all know this is the way of the world right now, is we're buying stuff online, and that trend continues. So Amazon is on my list. Pepsi, well, you know, there's a big distinction between Pepsi and Coke. Coke has been around a lot longer and it's got its name recognition worldwide. Pepsi is there. I don't think Pepsi will ever catch Coke as far as notoriety, but Pepsi CFO on big earnings report, the secret sauce is Frito-Lay. And that's a cool thing about what both Pepsi and Coke have done. They've been a lot more diversified in just the cola drinks. So Pepsi's on my list, especially because it's summertime, barbecues, people drinking Pepsi. I'm a Pepsi drinker rather than a Coke drinker, but that's just my take. As a matter of fact, right here, I got my Pepsi Zero Cherry. That's just my choice. So that's a stock that's on my list. Of course, you know, if you got to talk about stuff that's moving, Tesla is looking at its best sales quarter ever. They're, again, more of a no-brainer stock to keep it on your radar. Tesla's just killing it. And if you can keep on selling the cars to meet the demand, you're always going to be a profitable company. Let's talk about another stock. Applied Digital announces strategic collaboration with Hewlett-Packard Enterprise to deliver AI cloud services. Anything right now that's got AI in it is a hot commodity. So I like Applied Digital, ticker symbol APLD. We're going to take a look at it. And the last stock on my list, you know, still summer. And it still baffles me that if inflation is a problem, why people are traveling as much as they are. I'd like to have your insight. Let me know why you think that people are traveling as much as they are. All right, so you look at the airlines, you look at the Airbnbs, you look at the hotels. Playa Hotels and Resorts signs agreement to launch Wyndham Ultra Samana in Dominican Republic. I like the idea that the industry is hot right now, but that they are moving outside of the United States and they're expanding. All right, so I like that play as well. All right, so those are my 5 stocks. In my mind, I call them no-brainers, but they're news-driven. So let's get into the software and let's take a look at those stocks. Here they are: Tesla, Applied Digital, Amazon, Playa, and Pepsi. Those are my 5 core stocks that I'm looking at on the stocks that are on my radar. They are news-driven. 2 out of the 5 have relative values above 1. So why am I looking at these stocks that don't have, actually 3 of them do, that don't have upside potential? Because there's more than beyond the upside potential. I'm looking at Amazon with an RV below 1, but it's Amazon. Why is that important? Because people are in this idea of fear of missing out. If you've watched Trending Thursday yesterday, I talked about what I didn't like about the current market's conditions and why there's some red flags in regards to the market. And this is one of them. People are driving the markets higher because of perception of big name companies that they feel are going to continue to go up. They don't want to miss out on those stocks. The other one, Pepsi, undervalued as well. Big name company, overvalued. Both of the companies that I just talked about are overvalued as well. So again, why are they on the list? Because you can't fight the tape. If the news is going to to help to push them higher, these are stocks that you want to keep your eyes on. And understand that I've got a stock on here that is a sell recommendation. What? Why am I looking at a stock that's a sell recommendation? Couple of things. In the space, again, people are traveling and want to stay in the hotels. Wyndham is a big name, but Playa Hotels under Wyndham. Upside potential above 1. The stock should outperform a AAA corporate bond by 40% over the next 1 to 3 years. It's got a VST above 1. It's got an earnings growth rate of 34%. So is this my problem child in the list? I could say that, but it's for the purposes of the ability for these stocks to run. All right, let's go put a graph of all of these stocks. Put them on a 3-month graph. There's Tesla. Tesla's moving bottom left, top right at a level of resistance. And I think that as long as they can continue to supply the cars to meet the demand, they're going to be just fine. The stock has pulled back. The 3 and the 8 are still holding right at the 3-month high, way above the stop price. Something else that catches my attention is the falling volume. But what I am looking at in regards to this is the sideways move currently on the stock. So I'm not really concerned about that. I still think that as long as they can continue to produce cars, they're going to be fine. But if the 3 does cross below the 8 exponential moving average end of day, you may want to pull back on the stock. Next one, Applied Digital. Interesting that it's trending lower, bouncing off a level of support, a little bit of a sideways move. Again, you're probably wondering, why are you looking at these stocks? These are news driven, good relative value on the stock. Relative safety is not there. CI is above 1, even though it's moving sideways, it is not susceptible to extreme pullbacks. So I still like the stock from that perspective. I would like to really wait to see if it can get above that level of resistance first. Wow, Amazon, just a killer stock. Bottom left, top right, just kicking, just rocking and rolling. Again, that one is really a no-brainer. Let's go to the next stock, which is Playa. Now, interesting, that was the sell recommendation. I do like the bounce off of support. I do like that the 3 and the 8 just crossed, and I do like 3 out of the 5 last days above average volume. I think that this has some potential. The 3 and the 8 just crossed. I'd like to see it break through at least one of these levels of resistance. And the last stock on the list is Pepsi. I think that because of the summer, barbecues, all of that kind of stuff, that Pepsi's going to have an opportunity to rise. A lot of buying pressure on this wick here at the bottom, right where it stopped, right at resistance. I think that's a good buying point, looking at 12 cents higher than the high. All right, so those are my stocks that are news driven. Now, I made another list of what I call stocks on my radar, newcomers. So these are good quality stocks. Notice that their CIs are all above 1. They're all buy or hold recommendations. Look at the earnings growth on all of these stocks. Really good earnings growth, really good relative value, upside potential. What makes these newcomers? All right, let's put them on the graph. I specifically sought out these searches by using stocks by using the Unisearch tool, but I wanted the 3 and the 8 to have been crossing over the last 3 days. MBC, Master Brand, look at that new 3-month high. The volume really doesn't catch my attention, but it was moving sideways for a while. The bounce up, I'd like to see a lot more volume, but I do like the equity curve. Never faded the gap back here. It's got some upside. Let's go to the next stock. Let's go look at CPA. Transportation Airlines. It falls right in place with travel stocks right now. Bouncing off support. Has not broken through support. It's had a couple of opportunities to do so. That's a bullish sign. The 3 and the 8 just crossed. I'd like to see it take out that level of resistance. Let's go to the next stock, which is YPF, a petroleum stock. Petroleum is on the rise. I do like that the relative value and relative safeties are both above the value of 1, fundamentally sound. Bouncing off support, the 3 and the 8 just crossed. I do like this play, especially in the petroleum space. And let's go to CPRX. Now, this is a drug stock that I introduced or talked about a while ago. A lot of people made a lot of money. Could it be rebounding once again? Well, when I did look at it, the 3 was above the 8, a little bit of a sideways move right now. Nice level of support sitting at 12.27. Let's go see if it holds. End of day, if it falls below that, I'd probably take this stock off the list. But I do like that the 3.8 just crossed. Let's go see if it's going to have some upside. And the last stock, Litz. Man, this stock is volatile. If volatility is not your thing, stay away from this stock. But I love these bounces staying in the channel, and I'm wondering if it's got an opportunity with the 3 and the 8 to cross. Does it have an opportunity? It's got to get above this level of 1302 before I feel a lot more comfortable about the stock. So there it is, folks. Stocks that are on my radar, 5 no-brainer stocks based by news or based on the news, and 5 that are newcomers based on moving average crossovers, but they're still quality stocks. I think we do a really good job of providing you the confidence that the stocks we pick out for you have an opportunity to do what you want them to do, which is go up in price. Folks, we do the work, you reap the rewards. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you like the content that we put out for you, don't forget to smash that like button. Folks, this video is over. And until then, next time, see ya. Hey, VV Nation, one of the most important books that I've ever read in regards to the stock market was written by our founder, Dr. Bart DeLito, the founder of VectorVest. The name of the book is called Stock Strategies and Common Sense. It will give you everything that you need to know about how the market works, the cycles, how to value stocks, and it's very well presented so that you can better understand and get a better understanding of how the market works. Folks, you simply need to go to www.vectorvest.com/YT book to get your free edition of Stock Strategies and Common Sense. Folks, you want to do that right now.
Yeah.